Welcome to GT7. This is SLYRED, and today we're going to have a special edition tune. We're tuning the Aston Martin Valkyrie 2021. I love this car. It is awesome. It handles great. I liked it so much I bought two. We're tuning this one for 800 pp, but I have another one. If you're interested, let me know below in the comments. That I tune all the way up, almost 1500 horsepower. This car handles great no matter where you put it. Le Mans, Sardinia, Spa, the Nürburgring. With the 800 pp one, I ran a 629. With the almost 1500 horsepower run, I ran a 609, and they both handled beautifully at the Nürburgring. I think you guys are going to be impressed with this car. I made the livery, so you can go to my page and check it out. Do me a favor, give me a like and a share, and if you like it, you can add it to your collection. But I think you guys are going to like this one. It's out of the new DLC that we got yesterday, and let's go look at the parts. And you couldn't buy any body parts for it, and there is no engine swap, and you can't do a wide body because it's almost a race car, even though it's a street car. And notice right away, no Ultimate parts. That was kind of disappointing. There's not many parts you can buy at all because this car's got everything already. You are going to need to buy the power restrictor and the ballast. We're tuning with the high RPM turbocharger. I bought the fully customized computer. I also bought the medium, but you don't need to buy that. That's for a tune later on. I bought the increased body rigidity. With the racing, we got the racing muffler, the racing intercooler, brake balance controller, fully customized suspension, fully customized racing transmission. Believe it or not, that brought the PP points down, buying that transmission. I bought racing hard tires. That's what we're tuning for. Bought rain, just in case we go race on a track that it rains. But let's go look at the tune. Okay, like I said, we are tuning the Aston Martin Valkyrie 2021. The engine model is the RA Valkyrie, which is a Mercedes AMG motor, I'm pretty sure. The performance points we're tuning for 800 pp, and we got it down to 799.50. That's pretty close, and still have lots of horsepower. 1,005 horsepower, 567.7 pounds of torque. The weight is 3,241. So This is actually kind of heavy, but it plays to our favor because the weight helps this car stay planted. Since you're not going to be able to mess with the differential, we need all the help we can get in that rear end. Okay, so we're tuning with racing hard tires, fully customized suspension, body height in the front is 96 and in the rear is 99. Anti-roll is 5 and 5. Dampening ratial compression is 30 and 30. Dampening ratial expansion is 45 and or 46 in the front, 36 in the rear. The natural frequency, I got it set to 4.25 in the front and the back. The negative camber angle, I have 3.0 in the front, 2.5 in the rear. And here's a little different on the toe angle. I have 0.03 in the front and 0.20 in the rear. And why I have that in the front is this car likes to fade, and I don't know if it's because the horsepower and the weight put together and centrifugal force going around corners pulls it to the outside, but we needed it to turn a little sharper. We couldn't do anything with the downforce. The ECU output adjustment, I have at 73. The ballast, we added 200 kilograms. Ballast positioning is negative 50 to the front. The power restrictor, we put it down to 90. Didn't affect us a lot though, because we're still over 1,000 horsepower, which is amazing. Fully customizable racing transmission. I have my top speed set to 390. I did change all the gears. Make sure your gears match my gears. If you need a closer look, pause the video. And remember, I tune from the bottom up. So final gear, 7th gear, 6th gear, 5th gear, and so on. Like I said, we're using the high RPM turbocharger. We have the racing intercooler, the racing muffler. We did use the carbon brakes because you could not buy the slotted disc brakes. And like I said, we couldn't buy anything except for the body rigidity. Anyway, I think you guys are going to be happy with this tune in this car. It's pretty amazing. It's a street car. It's an F1 street car. So it'll pretty much blow away like any car in the game, except for maybe a Tomahawk or a Red Bull, maybe. It's not a top speed car, but it's a top handling car on just about any racetrack. I'm going to show you a couple of laps. We're going to take it at the 800 pp champion. We'll pick a track out of there and I'll show you a couple of laps, how good it handles. Anyway, if you have any questions about the tune, write them in the comments down below. If you need a closer look at the suspension, pause the video. If you're having problems with any tunes of your own, write them in the comments down below and I'll get back to you. If you'd like to see me make any tunes for any specific car, street car or race car or engine swap car, write it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And on that note, let's go take a couple of looks at this car on the racetrack. Thanks for watching my video. Everybody, have a great day.